Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel English Vigadan. Today you are going to learn about self-awareness. It's a very important skill. It is one of the most important life skills to be required and acquired. So let's learn more about self-awareness. So first of all, what is meant by self-awareness? So it involves being aware of ourselves, including our traits, behaviors, feelings and emotion. It is an ability to tune into your feelings, thoughts and actions. So you are able to monitor your feelings, thoughts and actions. So most importantly, it is also means being able to recognize how other people perceive you or how other people look at you or see you. Let's see some of the examples of self-awareness. Being able to focus on something positive when in a negative situation. So when the situation is very negative, but still you focus on something positive will come out of it. It is also recognizing a bad habit and the effect it can have on you. So you are able to recognize and realize that it is going to have an ill effect on you. So it helps to learn about your emotional triggers so you can better deal with negative emotions like anger or hate. Now self-awareness leads to self-concept. That is, one's self-concept is a collection of beliefs, principles and about oneself. Generally, self-concept embodies the answer to the question, who am I? When the question is asked, who are you or who am I, we normally tend to answer and tell our name, some identical names like our own name, our own native place or our own family name, etc. But self-concept is completely different from that. Self-concept is how you perceive your behavior, abilities and your unique characteristics. So it is a collection of your behavior, ability and the unique characteristic which distinguishes you from others. So it has three main components like a self-image. So how do we think of ourselves or perceive of ourselves? Self-esteem, so when you perceive yourself, how you respect yourself, and the ideal self you want to achieve, the self-actualization. Now self-awareness leads to recognizing values, principles and following or acquiring traits. Let's take first values. So what are the values we have and what are the values as an individual we should cherish? So values are beliefs and principles that motivate people to act one way or the another. So they serve as a guide for our behavior. So they have some intrinsic value or worth such as love, truth, freedom. So they are the guiding factor. So four distinct values are integrity, taking responsibility for what we do, customer service, how do we receive others, and respect and professionalism. So how do we have that professionalism, etiquette, manners, etc. Other values such as ambition, responsibility, courage, selfless activity, etc. The next important thing is as a self enhancement or self awareness that we have is it depends on the morals. So morals means what? So they are the accepted notion of right or wrong. So if you have a moral, you are able to judge what is right and what is wrong. So it's concerned with what is right and wrong in human behavior. If you are a moral, you are able to teach a lesson how people should behave. So you are able to tell right from wrong. So you are able to distinguish. So you know that human beings are moral beings. So we All should know what is right and wrong. Personality traits to be developed to enhance our self image. So there are so many traits like courageous, you need to be assertive, you need to be sensitive, you need to be selfless, and most importantly you need to be optimist. So courageous, to control our fear in a situation that may be dangerous or unpleasant and stand for the cause. Assertive, expressing your opinion clearly and firmly so that people listen to you, what you say or what you want. Independent, you should free from and not controlled by another person. Should be able to express your views freely. Sensitive, should show that you are conscious of and able to understand people's feelings and their emotions and their problems. Selfless, very important, thinking more about other people's needs or wishes than your own. Optimist is an attitude reflecting a belief or hope that the outcome will be positive, favorable, and desirable. So, when we enhance ourselves, that is to develop ourselves, the most important things we have to do in our life is, so first of all, you have to maintain self-esteem. So self-esteem helps self-enhancement, that you should respect yourself, you should love yourself, you should think that you are beautiful, bold, courageous, and you are really a good person. So this motive helps you to have in a successful situation, even threatful situation, or when there is a loss to one's self-respect, or at the time of failure also, you are able to stand and become courageous. In that way, you have able to develop yourself. So it involves preference for positive over negative self views. This is also important. That is, when you have positive image of yourself, so you get rid of the negative self views. So in that way, your self is enhanced. So people who have self esteem, they are open and speak directly about their accomplishments and achievements. So all these because they have good image of oneself, they have good concept about their self traits, personality, values, principles, etc. So ultimately all this self image, self awareness, self enhancement lead to self actualization, so which will make oneself a successful and happy soul on earth. So thank you for listening. Do not forget to subscribe and comment. See you in the next video lecture. Thank you.